guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, click subscribe, join the family. In today's video, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be doing a full face of my ride or die products. How are you? How's life? Let me know. I'm going to start off, by the way, with some cream. Okay, so this is one by SkinCeuticals and it's a redness neutralizer. Before I had my skin reaction, I never used to really have like redness apart from around the nose. But after that reaction, it kind of changed something within my skin. Anyways, I'm just going to pop this onto my skin. I'm taking the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Eye Cream. Toleriane. Guys, you know I cannot pronounce this. So I woke up extra early this morning to get a roll on with my videos, okay? Because the other day I tried to record some videos and they all went wrong. So imagine I recorded 3 videos and by the time I recorded those 3, my skin was screaming. And by the time I'd had that day, I was like, do you know what? I'm done with today. Like, I'm literally done with it. My eye base of choice in my ride or die is going to be the PLouise base. I don't think this is a shock. In all honesty, when I first got it, I wasn't in love. However, when I switched back to other ones, I kind of realised that, no, I really do like this. So that's what I'm going to start off with today. So yeah, as you can imagine, when I was recording the other day and it went wrong 3 times, I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to give today a write-off. Because the thing is, like, when I come on camera, I'm quite an energetic person anyway. Like, I've always been a little bit more on, like, the hyper side of things. So when I come on camera, I like my energy to come through the camera. I like it to come through and kind of affect you in a good way, you know, and make a positive effect in that sense. And then to make things worse, there's a lot of like building work going on around the area and I swear it keeps intervening with my videos. When it comes to my ride or die palette, it has to be the NYX Ultimate Brights palette. Now my one is broken, it is battered, she is crusty, I need a new one. And the worst thing is, yeah, I'm just trying to long it out until I actually get a new one. I'm trying to hit pan on these. You would think I have, you know, you would actually think I should have hit pan by now. I mainly use these yellows. These are my favourite yellows to use. The only ones in all honesty that I haven't really touched is this blue shade here. Out of all my palettes, this is definitely one that I reach for a lot. And then in second place, I'd definitely say it's the Desert Dusk palette. It's this shade here which just pulls on my heartstrings and I find myself using it a lot, and that one. And then a very new addition to the group is the Beauty Bay Identity palette. But I have to say, ever since I have received this, I've used it so much. It's a joke. You've got lovely shimmers down here and then you've got some lovely neutrals and you've got all up here these really wearable everyday shades. So I just love that. I'm going to go in with this orange shade here from the Identity palette. I'm going to go smack bang in the middle, right in that socket line all the way. As you guys can see, like, look at the pigmentation for yourself, okay? You're seeing it, you're witnessing it, you're vibing it, you're seeing it ring. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a halo eye. Just grabbed the Ultimate Brights palette and I've got a smaller brush here, like a little bit of a rounded, I'd say kind of like pencil brush, but it doesn't taper to the end. This shade right there, you see that one? I am having withdrawal symptoms from Shane Dawson. Give the people what they want, you know? As you guys can see, I'm just taking that literally along the top to blend out the edges. I love palettes that have a little bit of colour, but you've also got your basics, you know, your neutrals, your base kind of work, you know. I'm over this all neutrals palette, I'm sorry. I don't know about you guys, like I love a nice neutral. Obviously I love brown smoky eyes, like my go-to. But I also like to have a palette that I can take with me that has a little bit of colour in it. I'm just not, you know. I have to take my favourite shade of this palette, which is the shade Saffron. This is a Desert Dust palette by Huda Beauty. So this shade, I'm going to go directly into the socket line, but I don't want to take it too high. If I'm honest with you, I probably should have had the Rose Gold palette in this video as well, because I genuinely think that palette is actually better than the Desert Dust palette. Going to start pressing it on the outer corner of the eye as well. Beauty Bay palette time, and I'm going to take this shade right here. As I was saying, like, I know Shane Dawson puts a lot of effort into his videos, which I fully understand, but I just really want some videos off of him. You know what, yeah, this hair really, really, really pisses me. It's like this one bit. So basically, because I used to have like really long really long hair extensions, I had layers kind of cut into the hair to kind of blend it all the way through. And then I cut my hair really short. So then when I stopped wearing tape extensions and took the toe extensions out, I just realised I have like these really short layers around my hair and it's really not the one. So I'm going to go back to the good old PLouise base. I'm going to dab her around and then I'm going to look up so I can see where I need to go, you know, where I've got to go, where my story goes. There's something right underneath my nail. Even though I want this to be a spotlight eye, I still need to kind of bring it round as if it is going to go all the way like a cut crease. I'm quickly going to grab some matte white from my Beauty Bay palette, and I just want to quickly go over the centre and just kind of like set that bit in place first of all, and just around the line. Okay, so I'm just going to go around the actual circle a little bit with that dark eyeshadow. As you can see, I'm using a really small brush. This actually is a Sigma detailed lip brush in 04. Remember that shade I used to blend it out, the little yellow shade? I'm going to take that colour right on the inner corner and blend it as if I'm going to go into the centre, but of course I'm going to leave the centre bare. And I'm going to use this purple shade here, thin little bit of purple, you know. And I'm basically going to put that on the inner corner and the outer corner of the eye again. Oh, camera, you need to focus. That is rude of you. And I dropped my beauty blender. We're going to go in the inner corner and the outer corner. I still have some blending to do and darkening up the crease, but for right now I'm just adding in my colours where I want them. Okay, so I'm just going back in with some of that yellow shade and just going around the halo. Just running that orange shade back and forth as well. If you have been a subscriber of mine for a little while now, then you may have seen me use my Glam Crystals in quite a few videos. Honestly, I love reaching for these because they're just so easy to use. It's like you get the effect of glitter without all the mess. I'm going to just flop it right in the centre there. I'm going to take that right up to the top. When you get to the top, create a little bit of a line so it fades out, and the line is really going to help give that halo effect. Can you guys see that? Let me zoom in because you need to see the goodness of it here. There we go. You've got the line, and then it's just got a trickle out. Okay, so when it comes to my ride or die lashes, I mainly have like 2 pairs that I find myself constantly repurchasing. So right now I only actually have 1 available. So the pair that I'm actually going to be putting on are the unicorn lashes in the style Bubble Pop. Guys, I cannot tell you how many pairs of these I have purchased. I've used them in so many videos. I wear them in so many photos. I'll leave them linked in the down. But if you haven't tried them and you really like lashes that look fluttery, but you kind of like ones that separate a little bit, definitely try these because they give you such a nice like doll-like feel to your look. Honestly, just check them out. You won't be disappointed. The other pair that I do really like are by Backstage Lashes, and they're in the style Ladies Who Lunch. I love them so much. But I haven't got any of them available right now. I have used up all the ones I have, so I'm going to have to make a purchase and then get some more. This is really hurting my head now. Sometimes it hurts my head, but it keeps all my hair on my face. Wow, I look crazy. So I'm going to take these off for a minute, do the other eye, and come back on camera with my eyes on, my lashes on in 3, 2, 1. I'm back. These are the lashes, and I'm going to be real with you. I have used these like 3, maybe 4 times now. So this is what they're looking like. I do have a brand new pair, but of course I'm going to opt for putting these ones on rather than opening up a brand new pack if I can avoid it. So yes, you guys can see them for yourself, and this is after 3 usages. Usages? Is that the right word? Uses? 3 uses. Oh my god. I have to say, like, this is very much up my street. Like, this is the kind of makeup like I would wear on a night out. Loving it, feeling it, chilling it, doing it. What am I singing? I don't know, but I'm singing it. If there is one primer that I have fallen head over heels in love with, it is this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flip. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now, as you can see, it does have a little bit of a colour to it. So obviously, you'd get one which would match like your sort of skin tone. So I use the shade Tan 5. Honestly, in the summertime, oh my god. So obviously in summer, I won't wear foundation. However, if I put this on all over my skin and I put a bit of concealer on, oh my god, it makes you look like you are from the heavens. At the end, you have this like really large doe-foot style applicator. So I'm just going to pop this just around there. I haven't done my eyebrows. I'm going to do my eyebrows last. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I'm going to go in and show you guys how it makes your skin look. It gives you that nice dewy effect. However, it also helps soften the overall look of the skin. Look how radiant and healthy. Just saying, I think you need to try it. For foundation, this is a really easy one for me. This is my go-to, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. These are my 2 shades I use all year round. I mix them just to get, you know, whichever shade I am throughout the year. So sand is my all year round, and then warm sand when I need to warm it up a little bit, obviously. Yes, anyways, I'm going to give those a little bit of a shake. I'm going to mix them because I just find when I mix them, I get my perfect shade, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm using the darker shade now, so I'm putting that one on my forehead. So I'm going to go in and mix that together. I'm using a Real Techniques brush right now. I mean, of course I'm wearing makeup. You're going to see I'm wearing makeup, but I don't want it to look cakey. I don't want it to feel heavy on the skin, and this definitely doesn't do that. The coverage is gorgeous. Since this concealer was introduced to me in 2018, I have not put it down, and I just think overall this concealer is insane. Yeah, I'm in the shade Sand with this. So I'm just going to go under my eye. I feel like this sits perfectly on the skin. It gives you gorgeous coverage. It's not too drying. It doesn't crease on you considering it has such a nice coverage. If you are familiar with my videos, you will know I use this all the damn time. And if you haven't tried it yet, I don't know why you haven't. Stop sitting on it and you need to give it a go. This is the Bare Minerals Pro Performance Powder. This is classed as a foundation powder. However, personally for me, I feel like foundation powders work better underneath my eyes. I like something that kind of gives you a little bit more coverage, sets it in place. Not that I need extra coverage underneath my eyes, but you know. These products work amazingly well together. The skin starts to look insane. Like the under eye bags, where are they? They have been left in the store. They are not here no more. This is incredible. And if you like, you know, a little bit of full on coverage even for evenings out, or you just want to wear something like MAC face and body and you want a little bit of a powder that can just go on top of certain areas, if you get a little bit of redness, a little bit of discoloration around the mouth area, any of these sort of things, just try and have a look at these powders. I use them for a good reason because honestly, for me, no powder compares to this. I know. Big statement. Huge. I bake along my nose and my jawline. To do that, I use the Born This Way Too Faced Loose Powder. For me, this is my favourite powder. I love this because it isn't drying on the skin, and sometimes with baking, of course, if you have combination or slightly dry skin, you're just going to enhance that and it's going to make the skin look even more dehydrated. As you can see, I like to go down the side of the nose, down the bridge, and on the tip of the nose. A product that I have used for the longest time now, Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. I'm going to use this first of all just to contour around my bottom lip. I'm also going to grab one of my favourite brushes from Real Techniques. It's this little guy here. This could be used for setting your under eye, doing your highlighter, or like I'm going to do, contouring and buffing off my powder. So I'm going to go in with this. The reason why I love this is it's so nice. It fits amazingly well under the hollows of the cheeks for adding that little concentrated definition, you know. For me personally, I still haven't found like my favourite bronzer, like an all-time holy grail ride or die bronzer. However, one that I recently have been loving ever since I went to a masterclass with Mama Mitchell is the Hourglass one, the Radiant Light. It looks like this. It's really gorgeous. Circular motion on my cheeks, buffing upwards towards the temples of the head as well. Okay, so I had to literally stop my video for like 15 minutes because of that. I am gonna lose my rag. As I was saying, I'm using the brush that I used to contour with to buff out my baking powder. Before I actually continue with the face, I am actually going to pull down this part here and just run some black liner along my waterline. So one of my favourite blushes is by MAC called Modern Mandarin. However, I really cannot find that palette for the life of me and it's really annoying me. So another blush that I tend to go for is Dallas by Benefit. It's such a lovely muted kind of colour. This is one of my favourite brushes for applying blusher. This is a 126 by Zoeva. So I'm going to stamp my product in there and I'm just going to go right underneath and bring it up. I like this part of my cheek to have more of the blusher on and I just let it kind of like fade out. I also love to run my blusher onto my forehead, down my nose. When it comes to highlighters, there are two that I'm madly in love with. One is Becca's Opal and the other is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. They are both honestly such stunning blushes, that is a lie, highlighters, and they just look gorgeous on the skin and they are so fine. Now this is also one of my favourite brushes for adding highlighter. It's basically, imagine like a blending brush but just 3 times bigger for your face. This is a perfect sort of brush for highlighter. This is a Zoeva 134. As you can see, I'm just starting at the highest point of my cheek and bringing that back up the cheekbone. Oh my god, it looks freaking 3D! Also popping some on the inner part of my tear duct. Everything just blends in with each other, just complements each other. It just looks like one happy family. I don't know if they exist, but one happy family. Okay, I'm going to go on to the eyebrows. A lot of the time I tend to do my eyebrows off a camera However, because this is ride or die, we're going to do this now. This is my Body Shop Clear Brow Gel. This is used for eyelashes and brows. This is looking pretty tatty right now, and that is purely because I have used it for so long. It really helps put my hairs in place. I am actually growing out my eyebrows a little bit more right now, so I haven't got them done. My next product I like to use is the Benefit Precisely Brow Pencil. I use the shade 4, 4.5 and 5. I like to start in the arch of the eyebrow because that's where I feel like my eyebrows aren't as level. One always wants to go higher than the other. Really disrespectful. And just start flicking that up. Then I just go a little bit further in the front of the eyebrow and flick that up like that. Brush through the product, make it lovely and soft. Once my eyebrow is looking like this and not like this, I go ahead and grab Gimme Brow, which is also by Benefit. When it comes to eyebrow gels for my final part, I like to use ones that are a little bit darker. It will help it look a lot more 3D. As you guys can see, the eyebrow doesn't look flat. So I'm going to be taking Saffron again on that pencil brush. We're going to go underneath that waterline. So I have a question for all you lash tech people out there and people who do like LVL eyelash lifts. I want to get it done because my eyelashes are extremely straight and short, so I just want to help them lift up a little bit, you know, and tint them. Why not? I heard that it causes you issues with putting on fake eyelashes, and I remember when my friend Emma got it done and we were going out and I was like really struggling to get the eyelash on her eye. Is there any way that I could basically get it done but we wouldn't leave it on as long so they wouldn't be as like curled up? Like, how could I go about it? Because I just don't want them tinted. I want them lifted as well, but I don't want them to be like really like curled back that I can't wear fake eyelashes because fake eyelashes are my life. But if you could let me know, I'd really appreciate that. So the next shade I'm going to use is that gorgeous like yellow shade. I'm going to smoke that out. Of course, I'm going to add some mascara to those bottom eyelashes and to also blend in my own with the fake. However, when it comes to mascaras, I really had to think hard, like what mascara have I repurchased the most? That's what it comes down to for me, because where are my fake eyelashes? I feel like my fake eyelashes are more important than my mascara. I don't know, I'm very much a fake eyelash kind of girl, so mascaras for me have just got to work wonders for my bottom eyelashes more so than anything. This is the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot Mascara. There was so much hype around this as well because I remember Shayla, who is also a YouTuber, but she's from America. She was really involved with the promotion of this and everything like that. When it comes to lip products, I struggled to pick one. However, I've definitely narrowed it down to like my most used ones I always rely on. So when it comes to liquid lipsticks, the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in Trendsetter is one of my all-time favourite liquid lipsticks. However, today I'm going to use one of my most used lip liners, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner. I'm going to go to the top eye Cupid's bow first of all. So this is the top lip overlined. You can see it's such a good lipstick for overlining your lips. Yes, if you like to overline your lips, girls, get this lip liner. And I'm going to just fill in the whole bottom lip as well. Then I like to put a light lipstick in the centre of the lips. And when it comes to a light lipstick, Peach Stock is my ride or die. It's one of my most used MAC lipsticks. It's such a nice light nude and it just works well in the centre of any lip combo. I love it. So I'm just going to dab that out. And then once dabbed out, this is what we're left with. I do love a lip gloss. However, I'm super fussy when it comes to lip gloss. Now, one that I used to rave about is the Rimmel Oh My Gloss in Crystal Clear. Obviously, mine isn't crystal clear anymore. These two are insane and they are super affordable. However, this year, this has been introduced to me, which is the Barium Coco Loco Lip Oil. They are both incredible and I love them both. But just because I've used this quite a few times in my videos, I'm going to go with the Barium one. So I'm going to use this one on my lips. I mean, that lip combo alone should get you makeup lovers going crazy because that is touching my soul. So there we go. This is a full face of my ride or die products. Also, if you like any lip combos similar to what I like, let me know yours because if you like mine, I'm probably going to like yours. I am so motivated right now and it's all because of you guys and the feedback you've been giving me is just being insane. All the love over on my Instagram videos, like I cannot express how thankful and lucky I am to have every single one of you who enjoys my content. All the amazing comments that you leave me, I will never get over it. Like my mind, that is my brain. Anyways, I'm going to go and get some food right now because I am hungry. I love you guys so much and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Take care. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. I'll see you very soon. Seriously though.